shit. You know what I'm saying? And then she came across my page called Unfollow Fridays, and what pissed me off is I ain't gonna lie to this LGBT and these whole. I'm tired of seeing y'all pussy print on Instagram. Just want to throw that out there. Unpopular opinion. But I just got tired of seeing this shit, so I unfollowed all that shit. Instantaneously, what happened? Nothing but black information came through, fed through, and then also, I call it because I follow a hashtag called Back to Blue because I feel I need to know what these white people are thinking because you understand algorithms they keep you. And it's for everybody. They keep you on your feed. They keep you in circles and shit. So you need to go through and unfollow your page of negativity and all that bullshit for real. Because if you really want to wake up and get out of this trap or the matrix that is this phone, it's the shit that you follow and the mindset that you have when you do. Like you said, they follow everything that you do. So, like I said, I got rid of all that shit. All the information came through. Dr. Claude Anderson. I'm talking about Dr. Bryce Watkins. I'm talking about people who got PhDs.
That's what other people following. That's the type of people shit. Other people already getting that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and so now it's able to flood through. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. And then, but then I also got, like, say, I got the Back to Blue. I got the white, if you will, conservative, because I'm kind of conservative, if you will. I ain't no Trump supporter either. Don't get that twisted. But the views, you know what I'm talking about? But I can see how the same information is peddled to them. Bro, the biggest thing, they say, and this is a real thing, the mass shooters, you know what I'm saying? It's peddled two different ways to white people and black people. To white people, it's been last year, 2018, when Dylan Rufin did all that shit, it was like 300 some mass shootings. What they classify as mass shootings when I think when 3 or more people are shot in one instance. So that can be like a nigga just on the street, just shooting willy-nilly, hit 3 people, they consider that a mass shooting. So if you line them up, you know what I'm saying, all the way down, it's nothing but nigga. And these white people who killed these 30s and 40s and 50s in these mass atrocities, they sprinkled in like pepper. And it's that. And when white people see that, it's understood. That's why, again, when people call white people the devil and all that, God, don't, bro, it ain't for you. Because you got to understand where they lost in the sauce too. Just like you. There's white niggas. Let's call it, for lack of words, there's niggas. Or let's call them hickeys or honkies or crackers. They lost in the sauce. They don't understand the power system either. They just in this bitch, la 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 la. You know what I'm saying? And falling victim. Because they ain't woke either. They don't vibrate high either.
And only 20% of them can. You know what I'm saying? Because of the pioneer plan. So it's like, damn.
You got to be aware of this shit at all times, bro. And then the crazy thing, you have to be of all, and that's how you operate in positivity, because you have to be aware of everything and everything what I'm talking about at all times.
All perspective. You got to be able to read
how that when people ask how, it's when people say do you research? Boom, do your research, because now you know. So now you know, you can't unknow. So it ain't hard to.
You got to show and prove to self now. Now that you know, now you got to prove to self.
You got to show and prove to God, because now you know. So when you know and you do against, now that's sin. It's the difference between going against and just be ignorant. And that's where people gotta own up. But people talking about your sins, when you know and you do not, or how that saying go, that's where the real problem is. You know what I'm talking about?
And then the people who don't know no better, those people who die off quick as fuck anyways. Their energy get recycled in their brain. You know what I'm saying? They got reincarnated until they do know. This shit real.
Hey, my little brother, unfortunately I gotta say that but then I can say he's a product of this. I can say he's a product of the MMR3 vaccine, where black boys get autism at 3 times % more than anybody else. My little brother was kind of thrown off since beginning. So because of that, he was a very angry nigga. Then the nigga went to jail. Bro, the nigga was small, bro. I'm 5'9". The nigga was smaller than me. The boy went to jail for a year, came back 6'1". I'm talking about probably thinking he could beat everybody up. And with him and then he was kind of woke, and I didn't realize until now, looking up some of his raps he wrote down, even though I thought the nigga was a retard. You know what I'm saying? But that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was really aware of how some shit really went down. And just imagine giving somebody that power who ain't ready, which he was, and which he went to try and battle anybody. He was always ready to take it physical. Always. Yeah. And that's what led him to get to where he is right now. Because it's good energy. Because he was a good dude. He wasn't a criminal. But he's been, since a kid, I can honestly say, he used to kick out he used to tell my grandma she ain't making grits fast enough and kick out windows in the house like he was laying dick and paying bills in that motherfucker. My little brother was crazy, bro. But that was my nigga though. Hey.
I think that's what my little brother too, bro. My little brother just angry as fuck, bro. And I said, and my brother, he always say he was a black sheep, but I feel like this, nigga, like when we first got on live, we said this: you was inside this body, and you are the energy source inside this body, and you perceiving your motherfucking life. You got the ability to perceive your life in a positive light, or you got the ability to perceive your life in a negative light. That's when you can have pit bull puppies, and some come, and let's say they all got beaten the same. Some gonna come out shy, some gonna come out vicious, some gonna come out scared of people because they didn't got beat. You know what I'm saying? All of them are gonna react different to the trauma that they went through. So I feel like, as niggas like me and my brother, we went through different types of things, but I feel like that nigga went through it the hardest, and he's still angry from it instead of healing, because I feel like trauma, the people who take trauma and still don't heal from it and got open wounds and shit, those are people that'll kill you for trying to heal them. So it's almost like, bro, you relax, my nigga. I know you got trauma and I didn't heal. So it's almost like niggas got to heal. Everybody got to heal. Your daddy used to beat your mama. Heal, nigga. Because now you beating your old lady. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I think well, really, because I go through that, like because the question is, how do you wake a lukewarm nigga? So he'll sit back and talk about vaccines and talk about this shit, but then you would know that he really don't know, but he on a good path at that point, which I guess this would be your brother, for lack of words. It's called tact. That's one thing in the military, how to bring somebody along. That's one thing the military did, how you bring somebody along without insulting their being. Because you need them, at the end of the day, it's a team. I need you to lean on me, and I need to lean on you just the same way. But at the same time, it's called personal responsibility, for lack of words. So let's not get it twisted. At the end of the day, niggas, like you don't know what you don't know, but at the end of the day, everybody, I don't give a fuck how deep in the how thug life you live, how many niggas you killed, there was a light that was blink, shining your light. Someone like, oh, no, hey, don't go that way, shining your light. And I can say for reference, like how you say movies, and it stood out to me, Bruce Almighty, when he was forsaking God, show me a sign, God, show me a sign, all that bullshit, and then the fucking truck pulled in front of him, warning sign, slow down, all that shit, and he's focused on his anger to God, and he's forsaking God, he gonna see the shit and all the cones and all the shit in front of him telling him the road is out. And next thing you know, the truck turned left, he fly off the cliff, and that's how Jim Carrey becomes Bruce Almighty.
And then go back to what you're saying when you just, I like that, because when you said, the universe be throwing pebbles. Well, that's why I say throw pebbles to show you signs. It's almost like, nigga, you got to have the discernment to peep the signs and be like, yo, I'm not this body, nigga. I live. It's a cross between the physical and the spirit realm. So I got to be able to see both. I got to be able to see this. Use my third eye to see into the spiritual, and I got to use my physical to be able to see the physical. But I know the physical is also a derivative of the illusion of how I perceive how I think of myself. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but you feel me though, right? I know I said
I feel you. I really want to throw some shit out there and go off on a little branch real quick, bro. Do you know? So there's only one other animal in the kingdom that has a pineal gland, and that's cobra. Snakes, lizards, period. Serpents, all of them.
Okay.
In the middle of their head, and it's I guess it's how they see in the dark or whatever. But do you also know if you go back to certain texts, like the book of Enoch and all them, whatever fuck, the word serpent translates to overseer. So before those tablets, the word Lucifer, Satan, or whatever, Satan has never had a word of reference. They never could base it. It wasn't based in Greek, wasn't based in Latin, wasn't based in American. They didn't know until them tablets, but it translates by their saying to overseer. So basically, they kind of say the serpent, like we see the serpent in a certain way. But then at the end of the day, we know Lucifer is the serpent. You know what I'm saying? So it's a slippery slope right there.
It's almost like, you know how you got the sign of the two snakes.
It's everywhere. That's what I'm about to say, but it's everywhere.
And that's what the duality of it. That's the beauty of life. See, we got free will. That's the beauty of life. We all running on scripts. See, your script, bro, it's almost like a record. You know how back in the day you could drop that needle on a record that's spinning? Boom. That's where your life, that's how your life. But in your life, the shit gonna happen. The lessons we learn is when we go off. You know how you take the record off, chopping this and it fuck up? That's the fuck ups in life. See, you can have the ability to stay and have a perfect song the whole time, but a lot of times we gotta learn lessons and we gotta go back and fuck up again. Yeah. But the thing about everybody record feel like a broken record, where they learning the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over. Niggas like me and you, we learn a lesson once.
Yes, I get what you said. You didn't learn that lesson in life, so it keeps on repeating itself.
Right, until you pass that lesson. Or I don't care if it take you to 40 years old, 70 years old to keep learning and replaying that lesson you should have learned when you was 13. It's going to keep playing and you're going to die and come back in this bitch and start from that right there again. Because we got 15-year-olds on this motherfucker right now playing smooth records that's going to be 45 be 75 in the mind. You feel me?
Bro, Telling you. I wish when I was that age, bro, I couldn't even tell you who I was, bro. Like I was a criminal. I was a different person, bro. I was in these streets, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Out
I
here.
was
You know what I'm
finessing,
talking about?
bro. I was finessing that age, bro. I was finessing, bro. I was trying to get
Shit,
some bread.
listen, bro. Well, how 15, bro? What 2015, 6, 2000, 2009, 2010? Shit, I nearly escaped going to jail. Just put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And went to the military. I'm like, new jail, not me. And
I was
I
throwing
was going.
oh nine. I was throwing parties. I was throwing big ass parties,
Oh no,
nigga.
no. Oh no. No. I lied. Oh nine, I was in South Korea. I lied. 2009 to 2010, I was in South Korea. I lied. So even before that, that's when I went to shit. But that was
I
it.
couldn't throw a party right now if I tried. If that shit ain't about no conscious vibe.
So I've been meaning to get you. So I opened a club in 2013 when I was in Tennessee, but I had to go to Germany, and it fucked up me. But I've always had that, and I hear the scene. Houston is a lit scene, so niggas talk about Atlanta all day, bro. COVID got the game fucked up, but we get it popping out here. So don't get it twisted. But I feel that that's the motion to scoop niggas right now because some little scandals that came out, some of the most popping ass clubs out here. The nigga, first of all, is owned by Arab, and the nigga slick racist. All these clubs that we've been going to, but because we be sending the black promoters, it was like bro. Did y'all see the movie The Banker? If y'all didn't see that movie, you have to see that movie. That is a movie that shows you the game and shows you how they don't want you to
Bro,
see shit. And I'm
everything you
talking about
said.
how it played out in real life, how it played out in real life, and how they had that shit roll out, and how it played out real life back in the day. I'm talking about I'm talking about that movie was 100% real. If y'all didn't see that, bro, I swear, if you don't go see no other movie, you need to go watch The Banker. Bro, you know that movie was due to release, and they had all the rollout. They were supposed to, you know what I'm saying, this shit on March 29th, whatever the fuck date it was. You know what I'm talking about? It was supposed to come, boom. That shit disappeared out the black. I'm talking about this shit just didn't release. I'm telling you, a year later, that shit released, didn't tell nobody. And in Houston, it was only in two fucking I don't know, hundreds of goddamn shits in Houston. Two. And they was in the richest part of the fucking movie theater. I went anyway because again, I got that. I can do that. I went and the shit they paid was a 30. I had to pay for a membership to get a membership to the fucking movie theater to go watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it. That movie was it'll show you how, but it show you how the black man had to use a white man to be the front of his company, but then the ego and the zealousness of the white man, regardless of how understanding he think he is, will fucking cut you down.
That's crazy. Let me tell you about how you, bro. When I used to throw parties, I was getting to the point I was gonna be big, but I had to go play college football. So I was like, damn, I ain't finna throw parties, but I'm gonna go play football. You know what I'm saying? But when you start to get to the level where you start to go to the promoting side, you see that you're talking to the white owner, and you trying to convince him why you can get this. You try to tell the white owner like that you can get this many people inside the fucking club, and he gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna give you a night. But it's really just to see how important you are. Like Buddy was saying about the movie, like everything is fake, bro. This Jewish shit is fake. Wrestling is fake. So they put melanated people the faces of the brand, just like when you see 2K. When have you last time have you seen a white basketball player on the cover of 2K? Other than a quarterback, when the last time you seen a white athlete on 2K? They can't put no other player but a quarterback. You dig what I'm saying? They make money off putting melanated faces of fucking they empires, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Other than the white shit, they keep white faces in the white areas, and then when it comes down to selling to the Negro, they put the Negro in front of their face when it's really their product and niggas just being sponsored. Let's just say Diddy and Ciroc. Diddy don't own Ciroc. Diddy's just the face of Ciroc, bro. So I feel like every time niggas do shit, we plan ourselves. Instead of me buying a Lambo, let me and my other niggas, like 10 of us that got money, let's create a fucking brand better and faster than a fucking Lambo, bro. I feel like I'm playing myself every time I spend money buying an Italian shit, knowing that right now an Italian has no desire to buy anything made by an indigenous American. I'm gonna say that again, bro, because that shit is bro. An Italian has no desire in his body to buy anything other than music off iTunes from an indigenous American. But we want to go buy Rolls Royces, we want to buy BMWs, we want to buy all this other shit, foreign shit, and these niggas ain't even thinking about you, wouldn't even give you, even if you had the rawest car design right now that we could 3D print, niggas wouldn't invest in you, nigga. Like niggas say, It ain't about the knowledge, nigga. It's about who possess it. So we can have cars doing all types of crazy shit, but we gonna have to invest into ourselves. So when the whole thing about this is like, I know niggas cannot get this concept. This concept is so hard to crabs in a basket, crabs in a barrel. All we have to do is push one person up, push a few people up, bro. Support a few people that got the good heart, bro, a good class about themselves, righteousness about themselves, bro. People who gonna do right, people who got a good cause, and expect shit from them to pull you back up when they get up there, bro. Expect them to create jobs, expect them to empower the people to do shit for themselves. For us to create industries, bro, we have to buy the land and build the motherfucking industries on our land and buck the government about our shit. And I'm gonna say that shit willingly. I don't give a fuck, nigga. At the end of the day, y'all know if I die, I'm not crazy. I didn't kill myself. And all the 44 people in this motherfucker better take the flame and pass that bitch the fuck on, bro, to your kids, to your seeds. Come up with a product, come with a motherfucking brand, push your product, push your brand, encourage the people around you, even though they're not gonna support you, and try to go global right now. Like, I got people from all over the world watching me right now. Within this 45 people, if we can line up and see how many countries in this bitch, it'll at least be 7 or 8. No cap. So I'm just telling y'all, this shit seems small, but this is like a new lane, bro. This is like a development area, bro. This is consciousness when at its rawest form, bro. And I'm never gonna change, no matter how big I get, bro. I'm never gonna change. I'm never gonna try to be no famous nigga, be too cool for school, for fucking with y'all. I'm always gonna be answering my inbox. I'm always gonna be down to earth, bro. That's why I love when people be coming on my live and be like, oh my God, talking to King Heru made my day. Like, I'm so humble with that. Like, that shit don't blow me up. Like, I'm amazed that, like, I'm just thankful that somebody in my energy can just make somebody's day, bro. I'm just amazed. Like, I'm thankful for being blessed that somebody is happy, bro. Like, literally, like, bro, that's my blessing. Y'all understand? I need y'all just as much as y'all need me, because God has given me the power to keep blessing y'all so he can keep blessing me. So as long as I'm doing my duty is telling y'all the game, giving y'all my perspective for you can develop it and attach it to your own so you can start opening your eyes wider. The whole thing about life is, like I said, chess or any strategy game, bro. You got to start playing word puzzles. When you get high and you smoke a blunt and you by yourself, instead of goddamn going to play 2K. Because 2K opens up neurological pathways in your brain as well. But the thing about 2K is that you get addicted to that. You get addicted to the pathways that are open. You get addicted to always being triggered by competition. You always get addicted to being stimulated by the dunk. You get stimulated. You know what I'm saying? You have to fight that and just, okay, I'm done. Because I played 2K in 2016 when I had my second daughter. Raw as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But then I picked that up and put that down, bro. You got to learn how to pick shit up and put shit the fuck down. See, that's the thing about, I got you, Stu. I'm coming back to you. Life is all about self-mastery. Weed is not bad. Nothing's bad about weed. Can you put it the fuck down if you say so? Right now, if you say tomorrow, I'm not going to smoke a blunt, it's not because I don't need a blunt or it's because this blunt is going to harm me. And that's not the point. The point is, can you put that bitch down and say, look, I'm not going to pick it up tomorrow? Now, that's how you can erase the line between the spirit world and the beast. The beast will show you himself soon as he not comfortable. Soon as he ain't got what he want. Soon as he don't feel like he's used to having some shit this way, the beast's gonna show you himself. And it's up to you, the higher self, your crown chakra, the real self, to conquer that beast and say, bitch, calm down, you ungrateful son of a bitch. You nigga, the nerve of you to even complain about the shit you got going on when you always used to hearing yes, and you hear no this one time, you want to throw a fit, you want to hate, you want to make diss tracks about a nigga, you want to act like a nigga ain't gave you already $1,000 that he ain't always had to give you. No, bruh. I fuck with motherfuckers who conquer beasts. And when I mean conquer beasts, I mean conquer themselves. I fuck with people who conquer beast. And when I look myself in the mirror, I see a beast. Nigga, you a savage if I let you. If I took my foot off your neck, nigga, you will be out this bitch reminiscing. You'll be out this bitch thinking you Rico Swap, you the shit. You thinking you cool, nigga. You thinking you flexed up, nigga. And that's how you remove the protection. Like I was talking, like me and Stu was saying. Like, God placed the protection over us where we knew we can't go off too far in the deep end. We chose it. Because as soon as we go out in the deep end, we're going to get swallowed up. As soon as I get the balls to hop on that surfboard and think I can swim and I don't need to go touch the bottom no more, I'm going to get eaten up. But everybody else has been swimming out here for years. Their whole life they've been swimming in the deep end for years because they're not chosen. Nigga, it's a privilege to have somebody watching over you. Like when I was in school, I used to be like, damn, I wish I could do this and shit and be cool and be out with all the other kids and shit. And I got my father in my life. This nigga keep telling me no and shit, but not knowing that the kids that was able to do everything they wanted, they was longer for somebody to have structure, for somebody to care about them, for somebody to tell they fuck ass no. I didn't see that till I got older, until I grew up out the house, bro, and understand now. Look, it's okay to tell yourself no. I don't need everything myself. Tell myself I want. I got to be a self-parent, a self-governor over myself. My girl always wants some shit, expensive shit. Shut your goofy ass up. You don't need that, queen. You need to go figure out some herbs and some spices and some shit to make us healthier. That's what you need. Go read some cookbooks and shit. We don't need to go shopping and buy another bag because you got 15 bags in that bitch that you ain't got damn rocking anyways, that you are complacent about, that you don't care about because you feel like you used to having a bag. So as soon as a nigga say, no, you can't have a bag, the beast come out. One thing about that beast, when people show me that beast, I never let it come out again. You will never show me your beast again because I will not be around you next time that beast come out. You can talk shit, say whatever you want about me, but I'm not going to be around you when that beast come out again. I'm going to limit my actions around you. Matter of fact, I'm going to limit, you will never see me again in your life because I control my matrix. That's the thing I'm trying to get people to understand in this bitch and to overstand in this bitch. I control my fucking matrix. I don't got to let you in my motherfucking life. Like, see, the people think life is all physical, so they feel like they gotta fuck with people. They gotta let people, they gotta be around people because they don't love themselves. So they need to be attached to somebody and get energy from somebody else instead of living and thriving on their own energy source. Boom. Bitch, I'm gonna live and thrive off my own energy source. I'm gonna ride my own wave. I'm not gonna copy nobody and try to be like nobody because I feel like I'm playing myself anytime I do that shit. I'm going against my morals and my values and my code. That's why I can never sell my soul. I'll die first. And that's from the bottom of my heart because I want my kids to do the same. Before you sell your body, baby, you sell your soul and you sacrifice somebody or you sacrifice your brother for a check, I want you to die first. Kill yourself first. To show motherfuckers in this spirit realm, this shit don't matter. Like, bro, that's why I continue to go back to samurai or to armor right here. Like, I'm going to say this and I'm not finna stay here all night. I'm finna show y'all this real quick. Stay with me real quick. Stay with me. Don't get bored. I know y'all need to be entertained every second. King Heru got to be spitting knowledge every second while I'm on this bitch. You bitches not going to be entertained. Stay with me while I'm trying to pull this shit the fuck up, goofy ass niggas. Look at this shit right here. You see that right there? Right there you have samurai armor. In the beginning of this week, I was fascinated by this. I don't know what the fuck came over me. I just kept searching samurai armor, bro. And I'm looking at it like art. And I'm looking at it deeper. See, people will look at this shit and just see the armor. That's not me. I'm spiritual. So I live in the spiritual world more than I live in the physical. So listen to what I'm about to say. Walk with me. I love this because the person who put this on inclined to operate a knife, a sword, a katana. Like, this is a spirit man suit right here. I don't give a fuck how you take. That is a spirit man suit, bro. Because before you enter that suit, you have to know death is coming, not by a gun. This is why this is different from a uniform or armor or anything from the medieval. No, we're not talking about muskets and bullets and shit. This is entering death by sword. Stab, slashing, your throat, your head can get cut off fucking with this type of shit right here, nigga. That's how you can go. This is not no pow pow, bitch, your head blown off, you die slow, you die quick as fuck, you on the other side. Hey, how you doing? You on the other side. No, nigga. This is that bleed out shit, boy. This is art to me, boy. This is my spirit right there. I would be the type of nigga in that past, in these days right there, embracing an embodiment and putting that shit on like I used to put on my football armor. Like I used to be on the football field. I used to be the shit in the football because I embraced it. Like, bitch, every play, ho, you bitch ass niggas not feeling this shit like me. You not gonna go as hard as me. You niggas gonna take a play off, bitch. I'm gonna score. My life depends on it. My bloodline depend on it. My reputation depend on it. My female and my queen in the stands is watching me, bragging on me, wearing my jersey, bitch. It depends on it, you fuck niggas. And you niggas don't feel about, just don't die about it like I'm gonna die about it, bro. I'm gonna die about my reputation. I'm gonna die about. Bro. I would be crying tears of anger if you stop me before I get to the end zone. That's why you never stop me before I get to the end zone, bitch. Because I'm gonna cry before you stop me, ho. And that's how I feel life. That's how I dwell in life. So when I look at this armor, bro, I look at it like that is art, my nigga. Look at that art. That is beauty. Not beauty because how it's shaped. Not beauty because what it looks like. It's beauty because of what it spiritually embodies, bro. Look at that shit, bro. Feel me. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that shit. You put that shit on, bitch, you a fucking beast, nigga. You have conquered your lower self. You know that this realm is not a real realm. This is a simulation, and you are about to sacrifice your whole life. See, niggas don't understand, bro. Laying down your life for something is laying down everything you had, because everything you have is your life. Everything you have right now is your perception viewing this shit right now, bitch. If you lay that shit down, that means you care so much about whatever you laying it down for. The problem is that the black community, they have stripped us of the feeling of having something to lay down our lives for, where we have to focus on a group called Black Lives Matter and all these other government motherfucking shit, welfare and all this shit to make sure we matter, instead of another motherfucker helping grandma carry her groceries to her motherfucking door instead of watching her carry her motherfucking groceries, nigga. This what that samurai motherfucking armor represents, nigga. Humanity, nigga. Selflessness, nigga. Lay down. Lay down. Stop getting shot in the fucking street, nigga, over some fake ass money, nigga. Die about your flag, your nationality. Your sister, your brother, your queenship, bro. A bullet is too quick of death, my nigga. Set a whole system up for them to fail before they was born, and was hoping I would have fell victim to that shit. But bitch, I'm still here. Bitch, I'm still standing, ho. I take care of all my motherfucking kids, all 4 of them motherfuckers, nigga. I got 3 kids by one woman. I got 1 kid by another one. I got 2 boys, 2 girls, nigga. Ain't no secret, bitch. I take care of all my motherfucking kids. You call me what you want to call me, bitch. You can't call me no deadbeat. Bitch, that's my seeds. That's me. If I don't love nobody else, I love them. Fuck niggas. So you bitches set up a whole system against them before they was even motherfucking able to speak, before they can even defend themselves, bitch. And if I was asleep, I would lead them straight into the slaughter. Being a parent of being, bro, some parents are getting their kids vaccinated. I have 4 kids. I was woke when I turned consciousness when I was 24. I had my first kid at 24. None of my kids got vaccinations. On my kids, on my soul. None of my fucking kids, all 4 of my kids don't have vaccinations, my nigga. And that's not to brag. It's just to show you, like, bitch, I'm not fucking playing. Doctors, run it, ho. Run it with me, bitch. I'm a man. I'm in this bitch. You ain't used to no strong black man in this bitch holding his own, letting his yeses be his yeses and his no's be his no's. You're not used to that. You're used to yes man saying, okay, put a needle on my kid. Okay, put a needle on my daughter. Okay, I'm cool with you doing this. I'm cool with you doing that. Fuck no, nigga. We not cut the same. We not cut the same. You not cut the same, bro. That's what I said. Bro, this shit got me so hot sometimes, bro. I get so fucking mad, bro, because the people before us, bro, let money run them, bro. Like, when I never understood until I got older, and they say the money is the root of all evil, because, bro, I didn't see, my mama used to watch Lifetime, bro, and I didn't see stories on Lifetime when my mama coming up when white people would kill their whole family for an insurance policy, or kill their parents, or kill their, you know what I'm saying, for an insurance policy, bro. How can you kill your fucking own flesh and blood for insurance money, bro? Like, that comes with thinking that you're your body, and you thinking that life is real, and thinking that everything that you're doing is real. This lighter does not exist. There is no lighter. There is no lighter. There is no lighter. I'm going to say this again. There is no lighter. We are in a simulation right now. Flesh and blood is just your motherfucking remote. Your brain is the remote to your higher self, and it's transmuting and transmitting signals back and forth, telling you how to get to the other side. And the other side is being a self-master of self, self-master of emotions, self-master of self, of not just self, how you view yourself, your perception of self. So when you look in the mirror, you don't see that pudge. You love that pudge. You embrace that motherfucking pudge. You embrace that bald-headed ass scalp. I embraced my crooked ass tooth. I know I'm gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna be in the limelight, but just know I know my tooth is crooked. You feel me? I know that. I don't give a fuck. I love myself, nigga, first. Before I even got on this bitch, I love myself first, nigga. And what? That's how I want all my followers, bro. Embrace your imperfect. I'm handsome. I gotta be all the way perfect. So I gotta be all the way perfect. I gotta be all the way the fuck perfect, bro. Come on, bro. The fuck out of here, bro. I can live with that for the time being. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be in a rush to run to the dentist and shit. Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? No, bro. Self-love, bro. I can't preach it and not live it. I can't preach it and not live it. I'm not perfect. I had to get over the insecurity of my teeth, bro. I used to be like half smiling around females and shit, bro. No cap. I'm telling you this shit. I used to be half smiling, you know what I'm saying? Barely talking a little bit around females. And I started saying, like, fuck that. You ain't gonna, nigga, you fuck me, you gonna fuck with me. You gonna miss out your blessing, bitch. I'm a future billionaire. Real shit. I'm a genius. Until I embrace myself, I had to embrace all of me, bro. I had to embrace all of me, bro. I had to fall in love with all of me. They try to make us trick us that we had to fall in love with an outside figure, Jesus or whatever. Bro, fall in love with yourself. How you gonna fall in love with somebody else when you ain't never fell in love with yourself? You don't love yourself. You don't love your own dirty drawers. I love my dirty drawers, bro. And I'm not cocky. I love them, bro. Like, I will pick my drawers up and wash my own shit. Like, nigga, I love myself. Like, I love myself so much that I make sure I practice good hygiene. I brush my teeth. I make sure I'm clean. I make sure I'm respectful because I love myself. I love how I'm presenting myself. I walk up to somebody and tip them $10 just for no reason because I love myself. Because I want somebody to do that shit to me. I love myself. You know what I'm saying? When you love yourself, bro, that is powerful. Like, when you love yourself, you will walk around with your fucking nappy roots out and saying, fuck anybody who don't love me for me. And I'm finna, matter of fact, if I would advise anybody who's always wearing weave that got a little ponytail, go out in public with your little ponytail for one day and see who the fuck treats you different. And those people who treat you different, cut them off, kick them out the fuck out your fucking matrix. Never delete their number out your phone. And only fuck with the people who fuck with you the same little ponytail and no ponytail. I swear to God, I'm teaching you something now. I'm teaching you tricks of the trade to how you eliminate fuckery and bad souls out your life. We dealing in a matrix where people don't even know that they don't even know that they are their higher selves. They think that they are their bodies. You feel what I'm saying? So they have no fucking wrong feelings with making you feel bad or saying, damn, they feel ugly. So they gonna make sure, oh yeah, she ain't all that. She thinks she all that. Her forehead big as fuck. But baby confident. Baby know her forehead big. You think baby don't know her forehead big? Baby look in the mirror every day and see her big ass forehead. But you know what? She loved that big ass forehead. She embraces that big ass motherfucking forehead. You dig what I'm saying? She embraces that shit. So that's why it's almost like it don't exist. It's almost like nobody sees a big forehead but somebody who don't love themselves. Because everybody else see charisma. Everybody else see happiness. Everybody else see a joyous spirit. The big forehead don't even pertain to her. You feel what I'm saying? You could be 400 pounds and have the rawest spirit in the world. Nobody would know is that you 400 pounds, bruh. Do you feel me? You niggas don't feel me, bruh. It's the people who too busy focused on physical shit, being physical in the matrix, pleasing everybody how they view them. Look, the only reason when you spent $250,000 on that Lamborghini, you spent $250,000 for 250 thoughts that you are the shit. I'm not gonna pay for nobody thought to think I'm the shit, bitch. I'm gonna display it, and people who think to see my value going to love me, and goddamn, we all gonna be in one little fucking circle until we get where we want to get to. Because it ain't about being popular in this bitch. It ain't about people liking what I'm saying. It ain't about being friendly in this bitch. I talk the fucking truth. I'm not sitting here trying to be nobody's friends in this bitch. I'm not trying to pertain to one group. I'm not biased. Kings got fucking problems. Queens got motherfucking problems. We not gonna get past any of those problems until we get past ourselves. Until you get past pull up your pants, my nigga. It's okay to wear clothes that fit you. It's okay to own a pair of loafers. It's okay to own a pair of dress shoes. It's okay to own a belt. It's okay, you feel what I'm saying, to stand out. It's okay to be different. It's okay to not having to be the same nigga that you woke up when you were 16, it's okay to evolve. It's okay to shed the old skin and be reborn into your new self, bro. That's the whole beauty of life, bro. You get another day to come back from your slumber, from wherever we are in another dimension, and come back from the shit you learned and be different completely tomorrow. Stop arguing about stupid shit. Stop going through that nigga phone. Stop going through that queen phone, bitch. You the main motherfucking one cheating, and you going through somebody else's fucking phone. The nerve of you, bro. Peep game, pay attention. Peep your own actions, pay attention. You always worried about something that you doing. If I'm not cheating, I don't give a fuck what somebody else doing with their avatar. They their business, because they karma gonna eat their ass in the butt. Whatever's done in the dirt gonna come to the light. You gonna pay for that shit. I'm not worried about what you do with your avatar. I got a hard time enough controlling my own beast of an avatar. My avatar is a beast. Come on, somebody. You niggas just is worried about the wrong thing, bro. All the nigga gotta do is flash some titties and some ass in front of you. It could be tranny ass, tranny titties. You niggas don't give a fuck. You niggas press the like button. Like, shaking your ass in front of your kids. Like, bro, I just want to see self-love. I feel like before you put weave in your hair, before you do anything fake to yourself, you have to exhibit self-love. Like, you have to come out and wear your natural hair in public for a whole year before you get to goddamn wear a motherfucking wig. That's what I feel like you got to do. You got to come out and wear your natural self, no makeup, no nothing, for a whole year, and then you graduate to being able to do that, because everybody already know what you look like by now. Everybody know what you look like for real. But what these females be doing with this makeup, bro, it'd be straight transformation. You seen that "Don't Rush" video? Don't rush. Don't rush. And the girls do the little brush shit. I be like, how did y'all just do that? You fooling niggas out this bitch. Bro, this is the Matrix, bruh. Let me let my boy goddamn Stu come in this bitch and close out before I get out this bitch, bro. Appreciate y'all listening to my little goddamn rant, man.
That boy had to trip that.
Bro, you know how that shit be, bro.
No, but hell no.
Hey, I'm gonna say this before I get off. It's the queen's fault, bro. Why we
absolutely,
bro? It's the queen's fault, bro. It's the queen.
And it's unfortunate. It's my motto. I can't fuck you. You gotta let me fuck you. You like, ultimately it's up to you to be the judge. Like, when people talk about being a queen, this is what goes along with it. And if you're not doing this, how do you consider yourself a queen? So like, I understand the argument when niggas be talking about there's bitches and then there's hoes and then you got queens. You got different categories. So even I remember the young boo was saying, like, he was saying, oh, we don't do that with our queens. I was like, young man, you don't get to a certain point to where you go realize they for the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Just,
and that's what a nigga got the hard lesson, because now I know how to choose, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pre-consciousness, I was asleep. Titties, ass, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can get to know you later. You feel me? Like, bitch, you bad. What's up, little baby? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, shawty, like, what's your life path number? And if you don't know your life path number, I might not write you for a couple days. And then when I come back and ask you again, what's your life path number? You better be able to tell me off rip or you delete it. Because I'm just playing this. I'm trying to show you what type of nigga I am. Like, I don't get, bro. I know how to choose them.
I ain't even with that deep in life path. I'm more like, when it come to that type of shit, I'm more along the line, shit, just vibrate accordingly in the shit. It come, but I ain't gonna say that because I've been married. I'm divorced already.
Yeah,
so
that vibrate don't
let me not say that. Let me not address it like I'm just a young boy out here in the street. You know what I'm talking about? Real person ain't in the situation of these houses. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all crazy sometimes. No, but for it, all bullshit aside, but I was in a situation where I see it now. Like, I still love it, whatever, but I see it now. And I see her, you know what I'm saying, starting to wake up now. It was somebody, it's at the point where you're trying to wake somebody up before their time. And unfortunately, that was me and her. You know what I'm saying? Not to say anything bad, you know what I'm saying? Even if it was a line of communications, because you can even consider, and honestly, being 100% transparent, you can even say, I cheated. Call it what the fuck you want to, but I went to her and I was like, because she started going without sex. I went to her, I'm like, hey, this is the problem. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about it. We could try to work through it, but eventually this is going to become a problem because I didn't get married to you not to do this. You know what I'm talking about? So,
and pause. Let me slow you down on that, because that's a good point I want you to elaborate on. Like, let me dialogue on, like, growth. You can't force, because I had to learn this shit as well, bro. I feel like that's just some shit. I think that's along the lesson book. I think that's just a lesson book when you try to help somebody fucking grow, bro, and you love them, bro. And you be like, yo, look. And they take the growth as criticism. I feel like people like that can't grow with you, uncoachable. So you know how people like say if you play, if you play sports, you know that teammate that always get an attitude when coach tell them to do this and do that. Like, nigga, you ain't gotta get an attitude. You can do what you want to do, but you ain't gotta get an attitude. Don't be acting like no bitch. Just do what you gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? You got some people that really throw fits about being coached, like, yo, you wrong, you fucking up in this way. But they don't want you to be the one to tell them. They want somebody else to tell them, and somebody else to tell them, and somebody else to tell them, and they be like, oh, he was right. So they gotta go through lesson after lesson before they listen to what the fuck you had to go through. You feel what I'm saying?
I about to say the lesson is that it's bigger than self. That was the lesson.
Go ahead.
No, I was about to say the lesson that we weren't learning right there is that they're not bigger than self. It's bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? When you understand it's bigger than you, that goes away. But some niggas a lot of people, let me just say, a lot of people operate like they're the center of the universe. And like I was saying before, they're traveling. I actually travel. Like when I tell you I know a different culture, I love the Korean culture. And like people like to say, and like people like to say that they're racist. I was like, that's impossible. The Koreans cannot be racist. Why? They have no standing population of black people. Like more recently, yes, but they have no standing population. So their entire representation is through the media.
The reason why they would, some of them that probably would look at people in a negative light was showed through the like you said, Jewish media.
And that's why, because I'm gonna tell you another, like I've seen it happen to me, like a Korean baby. Now, not 100 times out of 100, the first time they see you as a nigga in Korea is the first time they seen a black person, and they associate chocolate is the same choco, basically asking, "Are you ice cream? Are you chocolate?" and like trying to eat you. That's a Korean baby. That shows you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's from a baby. A baby has never seen a black figure. Like, what is that? All I know is this. From like again, you have to understand everything at all times. I'm kind of versed in psychology and the evolution of kids and the, you know what I'm saying, the operant learning and all that shit of kids learning through sight and all that shit. That's why I say Koreans can really never, you know what I'm saying, maybe older when they understand the system, they can participate in racism, but ultimately they love black, bro. Everything, bro. If you go to South Korea, everybody would love it. It's black culture taken to the extreme without the gay shit.
Right.
So fashion through the roof, like everything, bro, is dope. Love it. Love South Korea.
And that's what I'm trying to create here, bro. We need to fucking, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That goes into these acres I'm talking about. So I can buy that. So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm looking at 2 properties right now, and one's 24 acres, one's 18 acres, and on each one, one is in the middle of a city, and it's a city that's. It's a good city, you know what I'm saying, to say that for income coming in and sustainability when it comes to income. But it's 24 acres in the middle of that bitch. I can buy that shit and do whatever the fuck I want to do. Set a club up, do my own, because it's zoned M1. That means it's zoned for manufacturing. So I can do anything from milling rocks, like breaking rocks down, like you see the little silos on the side of the road. I can do all that shit, any machine factory, all that on that property. So on that property, I can just subdivide it and rezone it to different shit. I can have my apartment complex, it has front property facing the main street. I can have my commercial property, and I can have my club, I call it the ranch. That's my little, like you said, the conscious community thing. My shit is called the ranch. It's gonna be some Texas shit, you know what I'm saying? Horses, we get it popping down here, you know what I'm talking about?
Exactly, bro. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more kings like you to start your shit so we can start building alliances, bro. We need to build alliances.
I'm talking about I'm doing it. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's all I
So I'm looking for motherfuckers. If you need to book a flight out here, it could be all expenses paid. Like my shit could be paid to the business. There's a tax rate at the end of the year. I ain't tripping, not one bit. Like it's my. I ain't gonna say I do business. Like I've only been out here since 2016. Like it's only 3 years, 4 years, whatever you want to call it. And since I've noticed where I'm at in position, and I had to readjust. And that's a crazy. I don't think it's called transitioning. I had to transition to civilian life because. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. I have to say a lot. I ain't gonna say y'all niggas. A lot of niggas, because they wouldn't be here. But a lot of niggas is really, honestly, I had to keep it a buck. Like, but it's sad, but it is not their fault. But at the same time, it's their fault.
Yeah, because it's a choice.
At the end of the day, so like Kanye say, slavery was a choice. Theoretically, he was right. People like to say the nigga crazy. I don't know what the nigga. I think. Like you trying to say the nigga sacrificed his mama, but the nigga his intentions was initially true, and now he's battling with that shit.
And on that, he gotta speak in parables.
Yeah, because he can't come out and say.
He can't just say. See, that's why Jewish people own the copyrights to the Bible, so that's why the Bible in parables.
I think Kim K his handler.
She is, bro. Listen, you know Kim K his handler. You know this. You
Hey,
know
bro.
this. Like, bro, it's just how it go. Like, Nick, bro, you so famous and so rich like that. You gotta take medicine every day. Bro, they probably prescribe you shit. You gotta make sure, bro. You gotta stay in that sunken place. You just a
Hey,
prop. You just a prop now. You just a prop. Whatever we tell you to say, whatever we tell you to do, whatever we tell you to go, is what the fuck you do. You go against it, bitch. We gonna make you seem crazy, ho.
and you know the reality that we have to realize looking at that whole shit, regardless of who they are or their intentions, if they put on a dress, they'll propagate the system, and they automatically have to be out on the outside. Because one thing we have to keep on in the back of our heads also is Nat Turner and Haiti. You know what I'm saying? And Nat Turner, when he caught them niggas in the woods, he was like, who about it? Step forward. And he was like, everybody win, y'all can go back. And then, so, you know what I'm saying? Niggas separated. The niggas who separated, who stepped forward, he's like, hey, y'all who separated, y'all first duty is to turn around and kill everybody who didn't step forward, because we cannot have this getting out. That's how the rebellion was able, that's how he was able to get it popping. Because it was just
And we
like,
had some bitch ass niggas, bro.
zero bitch ass niggas. Same thing in Haiti. When they had to weed out the bitch ass niggas, and when they got it, they boom, came to that bitch cocking. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I know, and then I'm
Same thing in
actually,
the Gullah Wars. Let's talk about
and the
out there in the
same
Gullah
thing, yeah.
Wars. Same thing.
Bro, but man, look, this was going on. Money didn't mask a lot of bitch ass niggas, where Queens is letting a lot of genetic weak or lesser than beings pass because of money, instead of going after that righteous temperament, that righteous king, that nigga that's gonna take care of his kids. Not saying taking care of, because niggas be in situations. I'm just saying niggas at heart who want to do the right thing for their motherfucking situation. Nigga, them niggas get looked over. Them the niggas that you not gonna see in the streets drug dealing and shit, because niggas know, look, I got this life to fucking try to exit and ascend. I'm not gonna be looking over my shoulder. When you do get conscious, I'm talking about post-conscious, because niggas did make a lot of mistakes pre-consciousness. But when you finally wake up, it's like, yo, Queen, you still choosing the same type of nigga from 1984.
They don't realize it, and I don't, bro. That complex is so deep because they're getting fed this double minority story, if you will.